I am Kristen Kelton, and I've been a 712 science teacher for 28 years, mostly in Wyoming. Currently, I teach biology, chemistry, AP chemistry, and physics, and I serve as the science department chairperson. I have a BS in biology and a Master of Arts in Education, Secondary Science. I am working on a Master of Science in Chemistry to be a concurrent enrollment chemistry teacher. Effective communication in teaching is critical to classroom management, student achievement, and relationship building, as well as a sense of community. Working together leads to a safe environment as we shift the focus from competition between students to supporting each other's learning. This leads to a positive classroom culture with fewer discipline issues, higher levels of achievement, and a sense of belonging and community. To reap these benefits, teachers and students must be taught how to communicate effectively and diffuse tense situations. To effectively communicate, teachers must know their students and how they best learn. One effective strategy is to adjust to your audience by modifying your delivery method. Teaching an upper level course to chemistry majors will sound different than an entry level course to first year students. However, we should not dumb down what we say. Rather, we need to be conscious of who our audience is and how that message will best come across. I once worked with a professor who spoke with such high vocabulary and long winded sentences that I often had no idea what he was saying. I was frustrated. Thus, we need to find ways to adjust to our audience so that our message is understood while honoring necessary content, language, and concepts. We often equate communicating with speaking, but a significant aspect of communication is active listening, which requires us to listen to what the other person says instead of formulating a response, interrupting the speaker, or responding immediately. When we interrupt and respond too quickly, it is evident we did not listen. We damage established relationships and create a negative environment. Sometimes a response is not necessary. Some people simply need to be heard. When you do respond, formulate a response that is thoughtful, concise, and clear. Reiterate what the speaker said before adding your response. Active listening will increase trust between individuals in a classroom and foster a positive community. Communication can be direct, what we say, indirect, body language, voice inflections, tone, spoken, heard, or read. Do not forget the importance of written communication. All expectations, directions, assignments, and information should be shared verbally and in writing. Including written communication ensures that your message is clear, provides a record, and reduces misunderstandings. Also, it can be reviewed multiple times for clarification. Do not forget the importance of using both written and verbal communication. No matter how many effective communication strategies teachers have, there are still challenges. Some conversations may raise emotions and upset students. Educators work hard to foster positive relationships and do not want to damage them. Before having challenging conversations, teachers need to build trust. Transparency enhances the sense of trust, so be clear in your communication and intentions. Active listening and using appropriate body language during tough conversations will help reduce tensions. If a confrontational situation arises, breathe and calm your emotions so you can handle the situation appropriately. Truly listen to the student. Do not interrupt. Pause before responding, then begin your response calmly by acknowledging the student's feelings and message. Beware of your body language. Do not point, act threatening, or invade their personal space. Volatile situations may arise between students. Teachers should be aware of the happenings within the classroom and intervene early in the escalation process by remaining calm, using a soothing voice and appropriate body language. Either address both students at one time or separate them and address them individually using the effective communication skills we have discussed. Give each an opportunity to explain while you and the other student actively listen. Reiterate what each student said while acknowledging emotions and asking for clarification. Attempt to compromise and find a solution together. Communication issues also arise in online classes as there are no face-to-face interactions. We can overcome these challenges by using technology and written communication. Online video lectures, PowerPoints, prompt written feedback, discussion forums, messaging apps, and emails. Effective communication in the classroom promotes a positive environment and higher achievement, but it must be taught and practiced by both students and teachers. Knowing your audience, actively listening, and using oral and written forms of communication are 3 effective communication strategies. Challenging situations will arise, but the application of effective communication strategies will help de-escalate potentially volatile situations. Effective communication skills must be taught, refined, and utilized in higher education and will reinforce vital life skills.